Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and I am back with a new card reading for all of you. Before starting with today's card reading, allow me to express my gratitude for the loving, positive energy you're sending towards me. May God bless you with abundance in all of its beautiful forms. So, let's get started with today's reading now. Today's reading started with an appearance of number 1010. So if this number is popping up in your reality, then this reading may surely resonate with you. The very first thing that came out today was pointing out that the reason why you had to walk away from this person, or the reason behind your separation with your counterpart, was somewhere use of black magic being done on you or on this connection. And if that's not the case, then the connection itself was not serving both of you. It was toxic. Your counterpart had issues, karmic patterns. So did you, and that's why this connection was not working out. It turned out to be something it is not. And by that, I'm trying to say that there was a lot of negativity in between both of you and a lot of karmic lessons that you both had to learn. That is why the separation happened. For some of you, your counterpart was already in a karmic connection with someone else, and that is why you had to walk away from them, or there is a possibility that they chose someone else over you. They chose a karmic connection, another individual, for not so good reasons, because they were operating out of their ego mind, or were just under some heavy influence of dark magic being done on them in order to separate you or kick you out of their life. Someone might have done that onto them, and that's how things didn't work out in between both of you. Whatever the case it was, your counterpart is healing from all of that. The effects of that past karmic connection, or the ill effects of spell work, witchcraft, black magic, or any other sort of thing that was done on you, your connection, or on your counterpart in order to separate you two, is fading away and getting eliminated day by day. Your counterpart is receiving clarity and are getting awakened to the fact that they were not being true to their own selves, and definitely it's because of other people's interference in their life. Everything that had happened in between both of you, that is happening in their life at present, which is not of a very positive nature, happened because they allowed other people to rule over them, get priority in their life over you and this connection, and they gave these power to control them, manipulate, and dictate their life. Some of them are also realizing and understanding that it's because they were choosing negativity over positivity, toxicity over true divine love. They messed everything in between both of you and in their own life as well. They are receiving this clarity and they are awakening to this fact and this truth. And that is why they are taking charge of their own life. Things are changing and moving very, very quickly in this connection for both of you. For some of you, it was their ego, pride, and arrogance which made them do certain things and pick certain situations and people over you in order to prove a point that they're always in control and they're always going to be in control no matter what. In a lot of your cases, your counterpart had very, very toxic, mean, and not so great individuals as their friends or maybe family members who shaped them into such a negative person towards you. That was the reason, and at this point of time, what universe and your divine team is doing is bringing all these facts in front of them for them to deal with, see, and realize what it is they have done in their life by choosing other people's opinions, judgment, and influence upon them and their decision making. This is what's happening right now. They brought so much pain, so much heartache, negativity, and suffering in your life by ganging up against you with those other people. Not literally ganging up, but just choosing them over you and giving them power to rule over their life and indirectly causing so much heartache and pain to you. Universe is making them pay the price for each and everything all of them have done against you or have said against you. If they've used bad cussing words, if they insulted you, if they ever passed snide and cynical comments on you, your character, your past, or anything that which you do, universe is making sure that they receive the same sort of treatment or experience in order to teach them a lesson. This is what's happening in their life at present. The help your counterpart is receiving is helping them see things in a different light, from a different perspective, helping them gain the understanding and clarity as to why things happened the way they did. Some of them already know that it was because of black magic or other people's negative influence upon them. They made horrible decisions and mistakes in their life, and now they regret all of that and wish to make changes. A lot of them are healing at this point of time, taking a step back, giving themselves some much needed time, care and attention in order to regain and collect back their true divine energies and step back in their true divine authentic self, which is not toxic, not negative, but accepting, loving, and giving. Masculine energy in general is of giving nature, but because of the toxic conditioning and programming, they taught people to go against their own basic nature and treat others according to their expectations. Or personal agendas to fulfill. That's where things went wrong, and this is the clarity your counterpart is receiving at this point of time, which was much needed and was long time coming. It was long time coming for them to see who's what in their life. And I wouldn't refrain myself from saying that some of them are still dealing with the toxic individuals they had in their life. At present, there are people in their life still at this point of time who are working against you and this connection and are still trying to manipulate them and misguide them into choosing something or someone else to show off that they are powerful and superior and you mean nothing to them. And it's because you mean nothing to them, You should never mean anything to your counterpart, because your counterpart is part of their life, is possibly their best friend, their colleague, their employee, their son, their daughter, brother, sister, cousin, family member, whoever it is, or whatever. That's the point they want to make or prove, but not working out. Even if it did in the past, it's not working out right now, because your counterpart is receiving clarity and coming into their power slowly but surely. They did mistreat you in the past because of other people and their negative remarks and judgments over you, but not happening anymore and will not happen any longer, as universe is there to step in. These people literally destroyed and poisoned your connection and your relationship with your counterpart with their dirty politics and games. This did happen in the past, but now your counterpart understands and realizes it all, and they wish to make changes. They want to bring back what is lost in between both of you. Some of them are going to propose you to remarry them and take your woes, marriage woes once again. And they might have already announced or declared this to their friends or family members who are burning with rage, jealousy, envy, and feeling of revenge to take from you or your counterpart for going against them and not living up to their expectations. And I'm also seeing another possibility that it's because your counterpart is slowly but surely coming into their power. Someone is again going to try using black magic on them, on you, or on this connection, but it won't work. It won't work out, as it's just going to return back to the sender times tenfold or maybe eightfold. That was the number that was shown to me, 8x, and that's why I'm saying it to you. As many efforts and energy that individual is going to put into sending that negative dark energy towards you or on this connection is going to return back to them times eightfold or tenfold. That's what's going to happen. Okay, your counterpart knows that they need to make their wrongs right and they need to make changes. And they are going to certainly make those changes now. If they were in a karmic connection, they might have broken up with that person, or they are just not together anymore, and that connection is on the verge of coming to a complete end. If they were already married and that marriage was a karmic marriage, they're taking things further to get a divorce or give a divorce. This is what's happening at this point of time. And because there is so much drama, negativity, and conflict they are dealing with in their life at present, it is giving them an opportunity to think why they are in this state or phase of life, why things haven't worked out for them, and universe is constantly showing them signs about you and this connection, and that makes them think and reconsider everything. They're questioning their own values, morals, and principles, and they are questioning their own sanity. They're questioning themselves, and that's how they are coming back in their power. No matter how many people turn up against them, They know that now it's their responsibility to fight for you and for this connection and kick people out, no matter how difficult it gets or how toxic things turn out. They have to fight for this connection and give people straight, solid, blunt answers. They know this very well and they are doing it. They are doing so at this point of time. A lot of them were stuck with their friends, family members, or any other karmic because of money or unhealthy habits they had. Some of them were addicted to drinking, smoking, or boozing, or partying, or just going out with their friends. And their friends were definitely not great friends. Those are those sort of friends who are a master or pro at dragging people down into negativity and then taking advantage of that very smartly. Some of them were using your counterpart for money or for any other materialistic reason. They just wanted to take advantage of your counterpart for their personal gains, and they were very happy with making sure that your counterpart is dumb or foolish enough to listen to them and prioritize them over you. They simply took advantage of your counterpart's immaturity and inability to make wise choices and decisions. They knew very well what were the weaknesses and weak points of your counterpart, your person, and they simply used them to manipulate them into thinking that you are something that's never going to fit in their life or it's just not good for them. That's what happened, and that's how everything ended in between both of you, or might have ended recently. As I told you that some of them are still dealing with such sort of people who are trying everything in their power to destroy your connection and bring an end to any and all of your dreams that you might be wishing for. But it's not going to happen because your counterpart is in the process of taking a step back before making any life-changing decisions or choices, and they're going to think through every possible scenario, outcome, or situation that may arise after the choices and decisions they're supposed to be making or are going to make in their life. They don't want to end up in the same spot as they are in right now, all because of not knowing how to listen to their own intuition and follow divine guidance, but now they are doing so. They know very well why things ended in between both of you on such an ugly and bitter note, and they don't want to take that burden with them for the rest of their life. They want to change things, and for that reason they are returning or are going to return with an offer. But keep in mind, universe is giving you a warning here that they might show up while dealing with those other people at the back. And by that I'm trying to say that they may try to come back and may manipulate you into compromising your worth and value by still sticking with their old toxic friends or maybe family members. Now, breaking up with family members is still a task and a difficult thing to do, but toxic friends, it's like you have to give them some time and space before they come clear and get things sorted on their end. You might have to allow that first and foremost, but it'll all work out for you. There is someone in their life who was blocking you too on purpose, and that person is at present struggling to sleep or is just so anxious and nervous, or could even be slipping into depression because your counterpart has announced that they are returning back to you and you two are going to come back together as a result of the choices and decisions they are making, which makes this person think as if you defeated him or her. It's most likely a woman who was or is part of your counterpart's life but is no longer in a position or spot to control or manipulate them, but still wants to and is fighting very, very hard to block this connection out of their life and regain her power or his power back, control or authority, but not working out for her. And she's just so upset and not happy about things have started to move forward in your desired direction. It is driving her crazy and she's not able to control her own negative emotions over that. And I feel like maybe this is the person or this was the person who was attacking you and your connection on a regular basis and was just stubbornly standing in between both of you, not wanting you to come back together. And he was the main reason why things ended so badly in between both of you. But now things are changing. The thing is that this lady or this man is still not giving up and is fighting to keep you two apart from each other and not letting you win, because he or she thinks that it's a war or some sort of competition going on here to get some special place in your counterpart's life, which definitely is not the case with you, but it's because of her or his nature. He or she thinks like that and you shouldn't be bothered about that. So this is what the current energy is. Just keep in mind that you do not have anything to worry about in this situation or connection, because universe is backing you with help and assistance. And on top of that, your counterpart is not going to get easily swayed or influenced by these people, because they are in reflection mode. They are healing and growing from the ill effects and the negative effects of any karmic connection, situation, energy, or may even be black magic. So that's a very great good news. Just know that things are working out in your favor. Be patient, let the situation go, and don't obsess about the results or outcomes. Okay, so this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed listening to me and this brought you some clarity and insights. If that's what happened, let me know in the comment section below, and feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, and follow the link given in the description box below if you'd like to contribute or donate something for a good cause. That's all for now. I'll be back again with a new reading, channeling, message, or anything else universe comes up with. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.